Hello Leo, welcome to Tarot So Fine. Today I'm doing a general tarot card reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the first week of August 2020. I'll be using the Tarot de la Nuit for your reading, and I'll pull one card from the universe has your back. So let's see what the cards reveal for you, Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the first week of August 2020. What does Leo need to know? One more shuffle. Okay. First card is the Ace of Wands. Second card is the Ace of Cups. Third card is the Fool card. Fourth card is the Eight of Pentacles. Bottom card, woo, Five of Swords. Wow, this card is so nasty. Look at this card. Didn't expect to see that. Okay. And one card from the universe has your back. One more shuffle. Okay, what is the card for you? When I accept love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Oh, that's a bright card. Okay, so I was debating whether to show you the card that was beneath the bottom card, but with that universe has your back card, I think I will show it to you now. It's the Hangman. So I think it's relevant. Why am I having a problem with that word? Okay, so when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. I think this relates to the two major arcanas here, the Fool card and the Hangman. Okay, so we obviously have some new beginning here in at least one area. We have two Ace cards, Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. Both of them, okay, this is what I saw when I was shuffling. Do you see what I'm seeing here? Do you see what I'm seeing? Look at this Five of Swords. She's holding a dagger in her hand. And what do you do with a dagger in a Dracula situation? You stick it in the heart. And in the Ace of Cups, her heart is exposed. In the Ace of Wands, there's a keyhole where her heart, there's a keyhole in front of her heart. So that's really interesting here. And it all has to do with this new beginning. The Fool is a brand new beginning, starting all over again. It's like the flip switch in the major arcanas It says that you've completed every cycle in all of the major arcana cards, ending with the World card, and then you start back at 0 here with the Fool card. Okay. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, 8 of Pentacles, she's sitting on a book, taking everything you've learned, being willing to learn takes work. So perhaps this is saying that you've done the work here. So now you're ready to start all over again with the knowledge that you've gained from this previous cycle. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. I will always be guided back to the light, illumination, seeing things in a fresh way. So what does this 5 of Swords have to do with this reading then? I feel that it's time to start fresh. The universe has handed you potential new beginning relating to your heart and your passions. That leaves you vulnerable. You may have a fear of not wanting to repeat anything that hurt you in the past. So I feel like what this is saying is that be willing to start over again. Be willing to take a leap of faith in some new beginnings. But go with your eyes open, because the only time Dracula is vulnerable to being to having a stake driven in his heart is when he's dormant, asleep. So it's funny, in this card, the Hangman, I'm seeing it as the bat. I'm heavily influenced by Dracula movies, so and bats, they don't see, they sense. That's how they get around. Follow what you feel. That will protect you. Follow your intuition, your gut, and not necessarily what you see. See beyond the obvious in any situation. You will be protected by the universe. It's all good. Whatever happens, you learn from it, whether it's the past or what's coming up. Something new wants to begin here with these 2 aces. Ace of Wands here. Normally this would be a wand with new growth or flames coming from it. Here it looks very bleak. There's a key that needs to fit into this lock in order to unleash the passion. Right now, there's no passion. There's no Oh, there's no will. It looks very deathly, this card. So this creative energy needs to be unleashed. And the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is very open, trusting. This one looks very trusting. These two are very contrasting. This one looks very closed off. Only a certain key will open this lock, unlock this passion. But this one is very vulnerable and open. It's like night and day, right? Be careful. Be careful of anything new that wants to start. Whatever this thing is, don't be a fool. Use your wisdom of what you've already learned from the past cycle. Trust your intuition, your feelies, your feels. Trust that. And don't judge anything new in a tainted way here. The Hangman is saying, look at a situation in a different light. She's holding a rose here. Doing these things will protect you from anyone that doesn't have your best interest at heart. It will protect you from being vulnerable to anyone that wants to strike at your weakest point. I also feel like perhaps you're at your weakest when you're first starting something brand new that you're not familiar with. They're both holding a rose. Flowers. Wow, interesting week for Leo. You'll know if this resonates with you. And just keep it in mind as your week goes along and in the coming weeks as well. I'm going to read the Universe Has Your Back card again. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided to the light. So there's faith involved here. Something to contemplate. Let me know what you think of this reading. Leave me a comment. Give me a like. Look at this reading in the week or so to see how it relates to what you're going through. Have a look at your moon rising in Venus for extra information or alternative information. And yeah, subscribe to my channel. That would really help me out. Have a great week, and we'll see you for the following one. Bye for now, Leo.